Yo, 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 what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys the difference in badges in NBA 2K22 versus 2K23. Um, both old and new. This year, 2K's added a lot of new badges while also reworking or renaming some old badges and bringing back some old favorites that we all, know and love. But before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more NBA 2K23 content. But anyway, let's just jump right into the video. For starters, 2K has lessened the number of badges in NBA 2K23. NBA 2K22, we had 20 badges per category for finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense/rebounding. Whereas in 2K23, we're only seeing 16 badges per category. So let's just start off with the finishing badges. For starters, putback boss and Lob City finisher has been removed or reworked. They have been converted into a badge called Aerial Wizard. Let me just bring that up on the screen for you guys right there. Increases the ability to finish an alley-oop from a teammate or putback finish off an offensive rebound. So as you can see, putback boss and Lob City finisher has been converted into Aerial Wizard. Bully, a brand new badge for getting contact layups and contact layup attempt animations, has been added. Hook specialist was removed for you guys, that like the post hook and the post scores and stuff like that. Mouse in the house has been removed, but in my opinion, it's been replaced by Masher, which is improves ability to finish well around the rim. I would say that they kind of converted Mouse in a House and Grace Under Pressure, because this kind of forms under Grace Under Pressure as well too. But I would also consider Pro Touch kind of like another one that's kind of like Grace Under Pressure. But if you read Masher's description, it says it improves the player's ability to finish well around the rim, which was Grace Under Pressure, and then especially over smaller defenders, which would be Mouse in a House. As you can see on the screen, Teardropper was completely removed, and I really wouldn't consider any of these badges, a replacement. I was thinking Acrobat, but if you read the description, it doesn't say anything about floaters or Teardroppers. So, at this point, there really is no badge that kind of replaced Teardropper. Teardropper is just out of the game or whatever. And then finally, for the finishing badges, Unstrippable was removed, and it was also converted into Slithery Finisher. If you read the description for Slithery, it's not called Slithery Finisher no more, it's just Slithery. It says it increases a player's ability to slide through traffic, right? And that's always been what it does. Avoid contact during gathers and finishes at the rim, which is what Slithery Finisher has always done. But if you read in the middle, it also says protect the ball from being stolen while you're doing all this. So while you're, sliding through traffic and getting to the rim and laying the ball up or dunking the ball, it's going to help you protect the ball too. So Slithery is going to be even more important, because now Unstrippable is tied into Slithery as well now too. So you definitely gonna want to make sure that you have Slithery, even if you aren't, a slash and build or a finish and build, which I'll find hard to believe this year that people aren't making, putting finishing into their builds. But this is going to be one of those really, really important badges. It's always one of the top badges in finishing or whatever, but I think with them adding Unstrippable to Slithery, anytime they add multiple badges into one badge, I feel like that just, increases the importance of this badge. Moving on, we're going to move on to the shooting badges. Lucky 7 was removed, and there is no replacement for Lucky 7. It's just removed. Chef and Limitless Spot Up was removed and converted straight back into old favorite, which is Limitless Range. Now it's just Limitless Range. There is no Chef. There is no badge for moving deep threes or anything like that. It's just Limitless Range if you want to shoot from Limitless, which this year, I don't know about you guys, but I've been able to shoot without Limitless Range from Limitless Range territory. But I imagine the badge is still good. I'm still going to do some testing with it or whatever. But moving on, Tireless Scorer, Tireless Shooter was brought back with the badge called AMP. As you can see, it says reduces the penalty that fatigue has on a player and their ability to make shots. And all that is was tireless scorer slash tireless shooter from 2K20, 2K21, and stuff like that, or whatever. And the older 2Ks, 2K17, 2K18, and stuff. So yeah, they brought back that badge as well. Um, if you look at Agent 3, Circus 3s was converted into Agent 3. So it functions pretty much the same way, making pull-ups, spin shots, or just moving shots, fades and stuff like that from 3. That's all Agent 3 is. Set Shooter was removed for a better version of Set Shooter, which, that's what everybody's saying, called Claymore, which increases the ability to knock down perimeter shots when spotting up patiently. So instead of Set Shooter, where you would need to catch the ball and hold the ball for like 2-3 seconds and then shoot and get the boost, Claymore gives you the boost for just standing there for 2 seconds before you catch the ball and shoot or whatever. So, it's like the opposite of Set Shooter, but a way better version. Difficult shots and fade ace has been converted into MIDI Magician, as you see here. Boost the effectiveness of pull-ups, spin shots, and fadeaways from the mid-range area. So there is no more difficult shots and there is no more fade ace. If you want to shoot moving middies or post fades or spin shots or whatever, you got your all-in-one badge with MIDI Magician. Hot Zone Hunter was removed and there was no replacement for it. Mismatch Expert was removed from shooting and it was turned into a playmaking badge. So we'll talk about that badge a little bit in the playmaking category. Rhythm Shooter was removed and there was no replacement, as well as Sniper was removed and Stop and Pop was removed. And based on these badges, I didn't see a replacement for any of those badges, so those badges are just out of the game with no replacement. Moving on to playmaking. Bullet Passer was removed and pass speed is now tied to your pass accuracy attribute. So we used to say back in 2K22 or 2K21 that, Silver Bullet Passer was like equivalent to like a 70-75-ish pass accuracy, or, pass speed, if you will. And then, gold was like your 80, 85, and then Hall of Fame was like your 95 plus or whatever like that. That kind of intervals or whatever. If you want a silver bullet passer, most people are going with like a 70 pass accuracy. And plus, if you look at it, you're getting silver dimer, which is ridiculous for having just a 69 pass accuracy. That's a lot of bang for your buck, and you're going to be able to pass well and stuff like that. It's going to make everybody on the floor very deadly, since you can, get dimer with such a low, such a high level of dimer of silver with such a low pass accuracy or whatever like that. That means pretty much everybody's going to be able to, make that extra pass or run point, run ball or whatever like that, or be a playmaker, which is just going to make it a lot harder to guard people. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make sure that you're guarding everybody and stuff like that. Downhill was removed with no replacement. Glue Hands was removed, but I'm saying that it was partially removed just because it was partially converted into Vice Grip, which, it helps you secure the ball against steal attempts after obtaining possession from a rebound or a catch, which is a pass, or a loose ball. So Glue Hands was partially converted into Vice Grip. Of course, it's not going to, help you with getting better catch animations, but it will help you from losing the ball or getting stripped and stuff like that, which Glue Hands did help with or whatever like that, helping you with catching the ball, not like losing the ball and stuff like that. Quick Chain was converted into a badge called Killer Combos, which, as you read the description, improves the player's ability to chain together efficient dribble moves when sizing up their opponent, and that's all Quick Chain was. Space Creator and Tight Handles were converted back into Ankle Breaker. Ankle Breaker is actually pretty nice this year. I've only used this so far on bronze, but it was actually very, very nice. Like, I've seen a lot of Ankle Breaker animations with just bronze, and I've mostly been playing my career right now, and just on bronze Ankle Breaker, I've seen a lot of Ankle Breaker animations. So Ankle Breaker is actually going to be really, really good this year. Space Creator was also turned into a shooting badge now, as I talked about in the shooting badge section or whatever. It's no longer a playmaking badge. It's a shooting badge, which just helps you with creating space when you do like step backs and stuff like that. Stop and Go was also removed, as well as Triple Threat Juke was removed with no replacement. And the rest of the badges are just badges that were already in the game from last year. Break Starter, Bailout, Dimer, Floor General, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Unpluckable, etc., etc. And then finally, we're going to move on to our defensive badges / rebounding badges. Ball Stripper was removed, as well as Pickpocket, but they have both been tied or converted into the Glove badge, which is just going to increase the ability to successfully steal from ball handlers, and that's going to make you be able to steal the ball regardless of whether they're dribbling the ball or they're laying the ball up or whatever. It's just going to help you steal the ball from whoever has the ball. Box and Worm has been converted into Box Out Beast, as you can see here. It improves a player's ability to box out, right, which is what Box did, and fight for good rebounding position, which is what Worm did. So it's basically two badges in one. Defensive Leader has been removed, and there's been no rework or new badge to replace it. Hustler has been renamed into Workhorse. As you can see by the description, increases a player's speed and ability to get to loose balls over the opponent, which is exactly how Hustler functioned last year. Intimidator has been converted into a badge called Challenger, which improves effectiveness of well-timed contests against perimeter shots. It's basically Intimidator from last year, which is going to help you with getting those contests on the perimeter, as you see. Rim Protector has been changed into or renamed into Anchor, which, if you read the Anchor description, it says increases a player's ability to block shots and protect the rim at a high level, which is exactly what Rim Protector did. And then last but not least, Tyler's Defender has been removed from the game with no replacement. As you can see, there is no replacement for Tyler's Defender. And that right there has been all the differences or changes in badges between NBA 2K22 versus NBA 2K23. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K23 content. It's been your boy Make America Lit. I'm out.